Yesterday, Bournemouth witnessed a significant protest reflecting deep divisions within British society over issues of extremism and immigration.
Who's the king? 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 Ladies and gentlemen, I believe
British Patriots gathered in the streets, voicing their strong opposition to illegal immigration and what they perceive as the government's failure to prioritise the needs of British citizens.
Terrorist supporters! Off the streets! 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 Terrorist supporters! Off the streets!
Their sentiments were met by a counter-protest from pro-Palestinian activists, creating a charged atmosphere that highlighted the complexities of national identity and migration in the UK. The British Patriots, a group advocating for stricter immigration controls, expressed their frustration with the current government policies. Holding banners and chanting slogans, they called for a complete halt to illegal immigration.
the police know, the Home Office knows, Number 10 knows, and now, because of us, because of your bravery, the people know. We're taking it back, guys. All of it. We're taking it back, Patriots. We're taking all of it back. No mercy, no diplomacy, and no surrender. We're taking it all back.
Insisting that all illegals must go. Their leaders emphasised that the protest was not against legal immigrants, but against those who enter the country without following due process. This sentiment of prioritisation resonated deeply with many participants. They argued that the government has been neglecting the needs of its own citizens, particularly in areas such as housing, healthcare and employment. One protester articulated the feeling of disenfranchisement that many British citizens experience, stating, "We are the ones who voted for this government, and yet we feel like we are being sidelined in favour of others." In stark contrast to the sentiments expressed by the British Patriots, a group of pro-Palestinian activists also took to the streets, chanting phrases like, "Refugees are welcome here." This counter-protest aimed to highlight the humanitarian aspect of immigration and the plight of those fleeing conflict and persecution. Participants in the counter-protest argued that compassion should guide immigration policies. They expressed solidarity with refugees and emphasised the moral obligation to provide sanctuary to those in need. Their presence underscored a significant aspect of the immigration debate, the distinction between illegal immigration and the refugee crisis, which many believe necessitates a compassionate response. The protests in Bournemouth are a microcosm of a much larger national conversation about immigration, identity and belonging in the UK. Over recent years, immigration has emerged as one of the most contentious issues in British politics. The Brexit referendum, which prominently featured debates about immigration, further polarised public opinion. Many voted to leave the European Union in hopes of regaining control over their borders, while others viewed such sentiments as xenophobic and harmful. The economic impact of immigration is another critical factor shaping these views. Proponents of stricter immigration
Slave traders! You are the slave traders of the 21st century!
thanks everyone for joining. Appreciate it.
Immigration controls often argue that immigrants compete for jobs and resources, driving down wages and straining public services. Conversely, studies have shown that immigrants contribute positively to the economy, filling essential roles in various sectors and paying taxes that support public services. The British government has faced increasing pressure to address the concerns raised by both sides of the immigration debate. Critics of current policies argue that the government has been slow to respond to the challenges posed by illegal immigration, leading to rising frustration among citizens who feel their voices are being ignored. In the wake of such protests, politicians often find themselves in a difficult position. Balancing the need for security and order with the moral imperative to support those in need is a complex challenge. The government's response to immigration issues has significant implications for its political future, as public sentiment continues to evolve. Underlying the protests in Bournemouth is also a concern about extremism, which has further complicated the immigration debate. The rise of extremist ideologies both within the UK and globally has heightened fears that uncontrolled immigration could lead to increased radicalisation and societal division. British patriots at the protest voiced their concern that the government is not doing enough to combat extremism, particularly in relation to certain immigrant communities.
Utterly disgraceful!
Right guys, I put Mara in sleep mode.
8 million quid a day, 2.1 billion a year of your cash. The wider society has a maximum 1.2 million illegal invaders on top of that in our hotels. No one voted for illegal immigration. No one voted for mass, legal, uncontrolled immigration, let alone illegal immigration. March with us, stand with me, and listen to my speech at the end of the march. Listen to what I've got to tell you about a 21-year-old Marine who was murdered by an illegal immigrant on the High Street 3 years ago last month. Don't take my word for it. Stand with us, talk to people, listen to what they've got to say. Why are we housing illegals and the 1.2 million in society? Where do you think they're being harboured?
They argue that stricter immigration controls are necessary to ensure national security and protect British values. Meanwhile, opponents of such views caution against conflating immigration with extremism, arguing that such narratives can foster discrimination and xenophobia. As the protests illustrate, the divide over immigration and national identity is profound. However, finding common ground is essential for fostering a more cohesive society. Open dialogue and understanding between opposing viewpoints can pave the way for solutions that address the concerns of all parties involved. For the British patriots, it may be beneficial to engage in discussions that acknowledge their frustrations while also considering the humanitarian aspects of immigration. Similarly, pro-Palestinian activists could benefit from understanding the fears and insecurities that fuel the sentiments of those advocating for stricter controls. The protests in Bournemouth serve as a poignant reminder of the complexities surrounding immigration in the UK. As British society grapples with these issues, it is crucial to foster a dialogue that respects differing perspectives while seeking solutions that are both practical and compassionate. The road ahead may be challenging, but through understanding and cooperation, it is possible to build a society that honours its values while addressing the realities of a changing world. In an era marked by rapid global change and increasing migration, the ability to navigate these discussions with empathy and respect will be essential in shaping the future of the UK. As the voices of both British patriots and pro-Palestinian activists echo in the streets, they remind us that the conversation about national identity, belonging and immigration is far from over.
Fascist suffers too. Racist into Bournemouth. Fascist suffers too. Racist into Bournemouth. Fascist Fascists off our streets! Racists out of Bournemouth! Fascists off our streets! Racists out of Bournemouth! Fascists off our streets! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome! Say it loud, say it clear! Say it loud, say it clear! We're the billionaires, not the refugees! We're the billionaires, not the refugees! We're the billionaires, not the refugees!
Hello everyone, thanks for joining. Again, I do apologise. This switched off, so I've gone to the phone.
Where's your Tommy gone? Where's your Tommy gone? Where's your Tommy gone? Where's your Tommy gone? Where's your Tommy?
Legend.
Where's your Tommy gone? 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 Where's your Tommy
Summer is a tosser, la 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 la, la 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 la. Summer is a tosser, summer is a tosser, la 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 la, la 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 la. Summer is a tosser, summer is a tosser, la 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 la, la la la. Summer is a tosser, summer is a tosser, summer is a tosser, la 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 la, la la la. Summer is a tosser, summer is a tosser, la 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 la, la 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 la. Summer is a tosser, summer is a tosser, la 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 la, la 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 la.
We're girls and we're gay and we're trans. Unity! Actually, unity is how we fight the politicians that we don't trust.
Just like keep it on. Yeah, sorry, I don't want to get anyway.
It's not the people coming here on small boats across the channel not to blame. It's the people in the yachts. They're the ones who are raking it in. Don't be conned. Don't be conned.
Go on, wave the flag, go on. Hey.
They don't care about you. Blame the millionaires.
Cheap labour! The billionaires are bringing them in! Low-skilled cheap labour! It's slavery! You are the supporters of slavery! You are the new slavers! You are the supporters of modern economic slavery! You are the slavers! You are the new slave traders! You are the slave traders of the 28th century! Yes. Thank you,
Again, thanks everyone for joining. Appreciate it. As you see, Nick's just joined, and the left have gone mad. What's up?
I can't stop going on about Palestine. It's not even
Thank you, Patricia.
It's disgusting.
And your whole culture is built on exterminating your next door neighbours. There's something wrong. When you're allowed to go into their country and become politicians, judges, but they're the bad guys committing genocide. Sorry? I don't understand that.
Taking our country back, Patriots!
1, 2, 3, 4.
We declare a thumb war. Yeah, that one there.
Racists out of Bournemouth.
Keep an eye on that.
Racists out of Bournemouth. Racists out of Bournemouth. Racists out of Bournemouth.
Photo on, please.
Racists out of Bournemouth. Racists out of Bournemouth.
I think Nick assesses the situation.
Racists out of Bournemouth.
Your party won't do anything to protect the young girls of this country. You survive. You're dead. You're the most disgusting people in the world.
You just spin around. Go on, give us a wave. Yeah. You trust me now, so it's fine.
Christianity against us. They'll start telling lies and bastardising the truth, the same they do with Tinder, the same they do with facts and with the law as well. Get ready for it. Listen to what they say. Learn what they're saying and know what to say back. All they do is deceive. All they do is lie. What it is they are trying to do. They are trying to confuse you. They are using twisted rhetoric.
Where's your children? I hope they're not being
2, 4, 6, 8. We don't want this state. 2, 4, 6, 8. We don't want your racist state. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Your Saviour was a Jew.
Yes.
Say it. He was a Jew. But they are going to come after Christians standing up for righteousness by saying if he was a Palestinian, we are hypocrites. Understand their totalitarian propaganda. They are liars. They are deceivers. And that is why we call it the Unholy Alliance. The communists and the Islamists team up to try and confuse you, to put you on the back foot. They don't care about truth, logic and facts. Utterly shameful, utterly disgraceful.
Well, guys, I put Mara in sleep mode.
8 million quid a day, 2.1 billion a year of your cash. The wider society has a maximum 1.2 million illegal invaders on top of that in our hotels. No one voted for illegal immigration. No one voted for mass, legal, uncontrolled immigration, let alone illegal immigration. March with us, stand with me, and listen listen to my speech at the end of the march. Listen to what I've got to tell you about a 21-year-old Marine who was murdered by an illegal immigrant on the High Street 3 years ago last month. Don't take my word for it. Stand with us. Talk to people. Listen to what they've got to say. Why are we housing illegals and the 1.2 million in society? Where do you think they're being harboured? They're being harboured in the Pakistani and Bangladeshi community. What, they're all on the street? What, they're all in tent cities? They're being harboured by those people. If you're still listening to me, after mass deportations, I say we reinstate Christianity back into the heart of government. And we get on our knees and beg for forgiveness and never, ever, ever allow the Marxists and the Islamists near our families and our children again.
Share it to your mates.
Everyone's going to Oh, it's starting to move now, is it, mate? What's up? Is the march moving now, is it?
No. So the protest is here, but we're going to march out that way. I think that was the confusion.
Anyway, thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate it. Jojo, thank you for the hard work in doing the moderation. I mean, you were my second to DJ audits, but hey, here we go. What a great guy to be trumped by.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Socialist, Hitler was a socialist. La 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 la.
We don't want your racist hate! 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 We don't want your racist hate!
Rather than do our march, we're going to walk back here, go to our starting point, and then we're going to do our little march. Stay with us, guys.
Right, guys, I will get in a good position then, as usual.
Let's get that back.
You know, Lordix gets everywhere.
I think we're all going to start walking that way.
Right. I've got a preempt, so we're going to start walking this way, as you just heard. But as usual, I've got to get in the...
Scum. So he's being dealt with. So everyone at the back, stay strong, stay tight. We are paying our respects in my speech, so somber occasion. Let's move forward. And also this thing behind me as well, guys. If you maybe come to the left. Sorry.
I was going to say, don't mean the right.
That's the last time that happens.
No, you did that in Southampton.
Patriots, join us. Stand with us. Say no to the communists. No to the Islamists. No to the globalists. No to tyranny in number 10. We want Starmer gone. We want the era of two-tier justice and two-tier policing gone. This is a Christian land. No more terrorist sympathisers and supporters on our streets. We are taking our country back, ladies and gentlemen. Stand with us, Patriots. No more illegal immigration. Close the borders. Taxpayer, you are currently spending $2 billion a year on illegal immigrants. $2 billion a year. We don't know who these people are. We don't know where they came from, but we know from the hotels they are drip-fed into our communities. We do not know who they are. Britain is full. We need mass deportations. You just haven't had a party or a leader yet brave enough to give you what you want. Well, now you do. I work for you. I serve you. Get behind UKIP. Seriously, what have you done? Is that fair? I'm sorry, but it's just too long. We have turned our backs on the state, and we said to them, you run us. You know best. Well, we were wrong, weren't we? Never again will we allow a state to ruin our lives, indoctrinate our children, and in an organised, architected and deliberate fashion, mass import to Britain those who have murderous intent on our Christian brothers and sisters. It's an absolute disgrace. Go on, go on, go. Who's the king? 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 Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are approaching Subway. If anyone's from the town, can they confirm, are we approaching Subway? Now, I appreciate it's a Christian land, and the vast majority of people here who aren't Christian decree and declare that it's a Christian land. 21-year-old Thomas Roberts was murdered. That is the gravity of the situation. The police know, the Home Office knows, Number 10 knows, and now, because of us, because of your bravery, the people know. We're taking it back, guys. All of it. We're taking it back, Patriots. We're taking all of it back. No mercy, no diplomacy, and no surrender. We're taking it all back. We're taking it back to deliver justice to those who've had their lives shattered. We're going to take our country back. No mercy, no diplomacy, and no surrender. And we're going to deliver justice to all those who have had their lives shattered by government corruption and state.
This is the Subway, guys.
Guys, this is where we stop. I'm going to say a few words, and then we're all going to go and have a cup of tea. So this is a spot. This is a spot. Can I ask everyone? Can you, if I've got this right, can you all shimmy around this way so the banner's facing me? Thank you. And patriots who aren't aware of what we're doing today, concerned citizens, thank you very much. If you want to listen to us and maybe even at the end of it, stand behind the banner. That's what it's all about. By design, I think the horror unfolding before our eyes is state-sponsored. I think it's happening by design. I just have one question. How many more have to die at the hands of migrants who should not have been here in Britain in the first place? How much more blood must be spilled in the name? No. How much more blood must be spilled in the name of diversity, inclusion and equality? None. How much more suffering must we endure? Culture runs downstream of politics. Our elected leaders set the tone for our nation's culture. If you want your country back, citizens, stand and fight. This is only something we can be victorious in if we act now. This all ends when we say it ends. Yes. Stand now for your party. Stand now for Britain. Yes. Stand now to make your loved ones and families proud of you. Yes. You don't get what you wish for, patriots. You get what you fight for. Yes. Christus